first down. Here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic. Picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
You could not script a better start if you're on defense, and great job being heads up and being aware that this offense may come out trying to be aggressive and throw on the first play. Everybody executing their assignments, and they get a takeaway right off the bat.
Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. To throw, it's Howard. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback is trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a
touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Going up top on first down. Might be looking to run. He's going to take off. At the 20, he's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time, and he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Howard. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he got loose, it was all over. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and they cut it to a 28-13 game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll go to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Clemson 28, Ohio State 13.
First down to start the drive after the break. Breaks the tackle. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And now on second down for this offense. Now the play fake. Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Grab near the marker, it's Henderson. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Leaves it with the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different...
Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Tigers. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive and stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Howard. Finds his big tight end. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State! What a grab and go for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield.
He is smashing people. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He's gonna pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
That's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Looking to throw the fake, and he wants to throw. And they get him down. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Excellent field position here for the offense.
42 Spider, 4 Gaucho.
Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance, incomplete. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. They're trying to get to it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's in. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash, one team hoping to make a giant statement. as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense lining up for a first down play. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Clemson is quick to the line. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers! Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the air, it's Howard. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll let it go down the right side. And he makes the grab and gets the... What a job for a huge gain there.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Maffa. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Adams. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Line gets set, first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Looking for a deep man. A full dive to haul that one in. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Clemson, 7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Easy.
They'll run play action. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
I tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now set.
He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Got some room to run. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Howard. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got a man. It's Ibuka. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
And back to the air on 2nd down. It's caught. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They keep attacking through the air. That's caught. It's Henderson. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a catch and run for 6.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It
makes the catch down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down 1 possession. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And it's so many times these don't work. You practice them all week long. Nobody jump off sides. Make sure you stay on side. Get down there as quick as you can. Hit the first person in front of you. Try to get a lucky bounce. And, man, if they didn't get one, and get the big onside kick.
Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. To the air. It's Klubnik. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. On 4th down, looking to pass. Extending the play. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
He'll let one go down the right side. Touchdown, Tigers! And welcome to the offensive showcase, my friend.
Number 6 is in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Howard. He'll take another shot here. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ohio State!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. At the 40, there he goes. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go?
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the extra point puts them on top by one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Shakes off the tackler. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch past the sticks. He's loose. He's at the 20. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks. The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Ahead. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the D deny them on second and goal. Looking for a man. It's Howard. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Coming after him. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they go back on top. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels...
Oh, it's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. First down for this offense. Wide out in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown Buckeyes! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play.
Clemson, 29.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is...
It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down.
It's now
Third. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Maffa. Can't get him to the ground. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Maffa. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 37.
Trying to pick up a first down. The play action fake. Pulls it in, it's Maffa.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That's caught. It's Moore. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Working that left side now. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. He's into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Judkins. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. DB's right up on the receivers. They go to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Looking to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. From the shotgun, the inside give.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? Come up with it late, take the lead, nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight, the score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Here comes the 2-point try. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Back to pass, it's Howard. Pressure coming. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
They get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it. We're going to be using the sidelines to our advantage and try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Trying to find his man on first down. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense gets set for second down. They're going to throw it again. He wants a big play here late. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They not only need to pick up this first down, they need to do it quickly, David.
And they got some yards on third down, so now the fourth down is a little bit easier. But late in the ball game, man, it's go time. We need points. We got to get back in this football game.
Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Feeling some heat. Going to try to get it himself. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught in the end zone, and we're all tied up. They're an extra point away from winning it.
And how about the clock management by this team? Taking all of the clock, scoring late now. All you got to do is finish it. The easy part. Bring out the kicker, knock that PAT through the uprights.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air, it's Howard. The sweet feet buy a little time. Ball in the air, intercepted! And this defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Brought down after the pick, and time has run out. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball